Okay, let's bring out our next single guy. Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
Endrick.
Endrick?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and how old are you?
I'm 30.
And what do you do?
I'm a government contractor. I work in IT.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. What are some things you like to do for fun?
I call myself an adventurous guy.
Okay.
I love being outdoors, having fun, thrill seeker. That's it.
Okay. And what do you look for in a woman?
Um, I look for somebody who's mature, emotionally intelligent.
Hmm.
Such as like they know how to deal with their traumas, their feelings, and things of that nature.
Okay. And now what are some of your deal breakers?
More than one kid. If you're too ratchet, you don't know how to turn it on and off.
Okay.
Just know how to turn it on and off. Don't
Okay.
do it too much. I like to have fun too.
All
Yeah.
right. Sounds good. So we have not got any pop balloons. Let me hand you a pick. Hold on to that. And there's only 5 ladies, so let me have you just pop one. Just one balloon. I know you thought I was gonna skip this part, huh?
This
Go
is
ahead and just
early.
pop one.
Okay. It has nothing to do with none of you guys. You guys are all beautiful, but I'm sorry, man.
All right, your name and age.
Diamond, 28.
All right. And Diamond, why did you have your balloon unpopped?
He's pretty handsome, so I didn't really see anything wrong with him. I was just getting to hear what he had to say some more. So yeah, that's why I kept my balloon.
Sounds
Mhm.
good. And why'd you end up popping her balloon?
I was just drawn to, the other woman. That's all.
Okay. All right, cool.
Okay.
Thank you. All right, let's head on back this way.
That's the second time that it happened to her. She popped in the first round, but it's the second time that it happened to her. Y'all can move her down the lineup.
So we do have 4 ladies left. Go ahead and ask them a question.
All right. Ladies, um, how would you take care of our household in a relationship?
Okay. Let's start over here. Name and age first.
Hi, I'm Kishwan and I'm 30. And how I would take care of the house, I would clean it, of course. The dishes, I would just keep everything tidy because I'm a very clean person. I can't have a dirty fridge or anything messy or out of place. But I would also say that if you come home and you see me starting to be worn out from doing all of that, I would also it'd be very nice if my man would come help me to handle the house, especially if it's a big house, because I plan to live in a nice home. So not an apartment for the rest of my life. So I would take care of it very well, and I'll also cook. I know how to cook, so you don't have to worry about that.
Mm,
Yes.
love it.
Over here, your name and age and answer to his question.
Ane, 29. And of course, like she said, cooking and cleaning, I think that's a must. I love to cook. I don't want to be the only one cleaning, so definitely want to, share those responsibilities. But I like to keep a happy house. I think when we get stuck in a little routine at home, that can be a little boring. So I like to keep it fun because that's the place of our peace. So, yeah.
Thank you. And then over here, your name and age and answer to his question.
I'm Jabria. I'm 29. So I have a pretty busy schedule. So I've adapted a technique that works for me as far as like cleaning my house. So like cleaning as I go midweek, like Tuesdays used to be my work from home days. So I really would deep clean Tuesdays, and Sundays are always a reset for me. But I'm gonna be realistic. Like I'm going through OCS, like I have changes coming on. So I hire sometimes people to clean my house because if I don't have the time, then that's just easier for me. So it may not be me always cleaning, but the house will be clean. Like, yeah. So
What's OCS mean?
officer candidate school.
Oh, yeah. I actually knew that, but just want to make sure. Just want to make sure.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Your name and age and answer to his question.
Yes, Jessica, 27. I look at it as like a partnership, and so wherever what needs to be taken care of, I don't look at it as, oh, you are a woman or you are a man, so therefore you are assigned these gender roles. I look at it as, okay, what needs to be taken care of? This is a partnership. If I see, for example, I'm just going to use the scenario. If just because there is this societal standard that, oh, men should go out and do this and that. God forbid if you were to lose your job or something happened to you, I would step up and do what I have to do. It's no question about it. It's not a, oh, well, he's a man, so he has to do this. It's a partnership. I don't look at numbers 50-50, 25. No, I don't look at that. I look at it as, what can I do to step into this role to help my man, and vice versa.
Powerful.
Okay, I'm gonna have you pop one balloon based off of anything you've heard so far and what you've seen.
Okay. They all had like really good answers.
I know, they did.
So that's really hard. But okay. Sorry.
All right. So why did you have your balloon unpopped?
I just wanted to hear him out. I mean, I like his style. He's handsome, so yeah.
All right, nice. And why'd you end up popping her balloon?
I resonated more with the other answers. It has nothing to do with what she said. Honestly, this is hard. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, let's head back. We do have 3 ladies left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
Okay. I'm gonna be different.
Okay.
So imagine this is a scenario-based question. So imagine we're going into an event, ladies, and we have to take my mother with me. Who is sitting in the front seat and who is sitting in the back seat?
Sheesh. Okay, let's start down there. Oh, okay. Let's start here and then we'll go over there.
Sorry. So I would definitely want to sit in the front seat, but I just kind of have a question. How do you manage your relationship with your mom? It kind of sounds like there's a tug with.
There's actually
Your
no
mom and
tug of
your-
war. This is
okay.
a question that I was asking because I just wanted to gauge your mindset.
Yeah,
You know,
I'm definitely a passenger princess.
my mother is the type of lady that would want my lady to sit in the front seat.
Okay.
You know, so I just wanted to see, where your mind was at
Okay.
in that regards. So
Okay. Did that answer your question?
yeah, that answers.
Okay. And what about here?
Yeah, I was literally going to say right when you said that, I'm definitely sitting in the front. I mean, I would love your mother just like how you love your mother, not as much, but I don't want to be disrespected. I don't want to be with a mama's boy. That's absolutely not going to
I
happen.
understand that. I understand.
Yeah, just a respect thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was honestly just a respect thing. I just wanted to see if, like you would just like be humbled enough to be like, oh ma, you can sit here. And then she'd be like, no, you are the wife.
Maybe if she had a disability or something, of
Yeah.
course she could sit in the front. I would never, like, if she had a walker or something. I don't know how old your mother is, but
Yeah.
of course. But if that's not the case,
She would choose.
So I'll be honest, I don't necessarily understand the nature of that particular question. Because I'm gonna be honest, like as much as I love my mom doesn't want to ride in the car with me at all. She thinks I drive too fast, and I think she drives too slow. So I'm not going to get in her car, and she's definitely not getting in my car. So we're going to be in 2 separate cars. That's really just the bottom line of it. Like, and if in an event we did end up in the same car, my mom more likely probably going to sit in the back seat because she don't want to sit in the front because again, she thinks I drive too fast, which I would drive slower with her in the car, and I'll have to put some her generation music on, which I like her generation music, so I have no problem with playing it, but I kind of like just want to play my stuff. I feel like I'm the driver, I should be able to play what I want to play, and we kind of just go from there. But I really don't understand the nature of this question. What you saying is trying to see how humble the person is to let your mother sit in the front, but I don't know, like I just don't understand it. How does this help you get to understand them better? Y'all let me know in the comments, how does this question let him know more about them or what their mindset is? Like I don't know. I don't get it.
The lady
Yes.
first for sure, but I just wanted to see where my
Sure.
shit was. That's all.
Okay. And then we did get a pop balloon.
Yes,
Let's
ma'am.
go down over here. Why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I'll just start off by saying that I do find you handsome, and I like what you were saying earlier, and the fact that you articulated what you liked and your desires and things along those lines. For me, the reason why I popped it was because of the question itself. Just in the past, I've gotten questions like that, and I've heard questions like that on social media, and there's always been like a frenzy around those. And for me, I just did not see the significance in the question being asked.
Okay.
And that's just me personally. I just didn't see the significance in it. When I think about myself and my significant other, husband or something in the future, I'm not thinking about oh, I'm going to let his mother sit in the front. I'm going to sit in the front. I'm always going to be respectful of my elders, of course, always and forever. But that's not the first thing that comes to my mind of, well, I'm going to go ahead and let her sit up in the front because this, or I'm going to sit up in the front. It's, I don't think about stuff like that. And so when you asked that question, it was more so of me, I'm not going to have an answer because it's not like I'm going to blatantly disrespect your mother or she would blatantly disrespect me or expect me to sit up in the front. For me, it was just more so of I didn't see the point of the question being asked.
Mindset thing. That's all.
Oh,
It wasn't nothing specific. I just wanted
my
to see where
question
your mind was at. Because my mother is the type of lady that respects my lady first, you know? So she would definitely choose you and tell me, like, no, let her sit in the front.
I respect that. And I mean,
I just wanted to see where your mind was at, like with the humbleness and all of that.
oh yes, and I'm very humble. I don't want that to be confused. I'm very humble and I do respect my elders. I love elderly people. I hang around them all the time. Anybody who knows me can say that I'm very respectful towards the elderly and I would put them before me. For me, it was just more so of the question itself and the frenzy, social media, and I'm not trying to connect the two. But for me, I just didn't see the point of asking that question. And I know the intention behind it, but the impact it had on me with it. And the point of asking, I'm like, well, he may not like my answer or something along those lines. So yeah.
Roger that.
All right. Now she's someone that's your type.
Of course. She's a nice girl.
Thank you. Okay. We've got 2 ladies left. Ladies, any questions for our guy? You do? Okay. Let's start over here. What's your question?
So, what do you value most in your relationships?
I value respect. I value loyalty. Somebody who's willing to try and not give up, you know, because life is full of ups, downs. Y'all be willing to go with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And sorry, can I ask multiple?
Yeah,
Okay.
go ahead.
Did we talk about kids yet? Do you have kids?
I have no kids.
Okay. You want kids?
Of course.
And are you marriage minded?
Am I what?
Marriage minded.
That is the goal.
Okay.
Within the next 2 years or 3 years, 5 years, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
With intention.
All right. That's all I have for now.
Okay. Any questions over here?
I was just going to ask like what his 5-year plan was. And if it didn't have marriage in it, it would have been a huge pop.
Okay.
But a question that I would have, oh, so where are you from? Well, like where are you located?
All right. So I am from the DMV, DC, Maryland, Virginia. Shout out to Baltimore too.
My
Yeah.
sister and my nieces live out in Maryland.
Yeah. So I commute from Maryland to Virginia a lot because of work.
Oh, I have family in Virginia. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
So
And where are you?
Oh, I'm in California. Yes.
that's fun.
Yeah, it's a bit of a distance.
Yeah.
So what does respect look like to you in a relationship? Because I would say like respect is lacking a lot in relationships. A lot of people say I love you and still hit you, love you and still cheat on you. So what does respect look like?
Respect is just that. Like my woman is my queen. You know, I want her. I want her decision in everything I do. So I'm gonna always confide in her, and we're gonna do it as a team. It's never just my mindset. It's what we can do. It's a partnership. That's how I see it. So yeah.
Also, do you drink?
Yeah.
Or okay.
I drink sometimes. Yeah.
Okay.
Occasionally.
Do you smoke weed?
No, ma'am. The type of work I do, you know, like I said, government contractor.
Yes.
I can't.
So you don't like have substance abuse issues or with alcohol, anything like that?
No.
Okay.
I like the questions, but you have a lot of questions. Like that's like your 5th question that you had. Like you really running the gambit on all these questions. He just told you you're a government contractor. You ain't got no substance abuse with alcohol. I don't know how he can have that. if he commuting what from what from DC to Maryland? No, from Maryland to Virginia. He gotta you know what, never mind, man. Let's keep going.
Yeah, I just have to make sure. I gotta make sure.
I can't be with anybody.
You never know.
Yeah, I can't be with anybody who's into that lifestyle because of my work, the nature of my job. So
One more question. Sorry.
Okay. Last one, girl.
Last one. How well do you prioritize like your health, fitness, nutrition, anything like that?
yes, ma'am. So right now I'm like on a fitness journey. It's gonna take at least a year. You know, it's not like a 3-month thing. I'm gonna have to do this thing for a year to see where it's at. So yeah, I
Have you
eat right.
and you started?
I started.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's just where it's at. I just keep going every day.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Good. All right. Okay, it's time to pop. You've got
My
two,
God.
I know, two wonderful ladies left, but you do have to pick.
Here's my prediction. California is out. Okay. He lives over there by DC, Maryland, Baltimore, all the great places. He lived in that little conjunction over there. So California is out. Like, I don't even know where the other girls stay at, but California, she's gone. There's no way that he's going to keep California in the race. Now, they may be a good match, but I just don't think he's keeping California in a race. I just don't see it, but we'll see which way he goes.
Just one. So whose are you popping?
No questions, right?
No. You'll get one more when they come up
God,
here.
you guys
But for
asked really.
now, okay, this last, if you got a question, is it going to help you really determine between the two of them? Or are you going to ask just any old question? Is this question going to help you really pick?
I'll just make up my mind.
Okay, okay. Go ahead.
It's fine. You guys are both like, yeah, this is. Oh, I dropped the
I
toothpick.
got another one for you. Don't worry. Okay,
Can I? Yeah.
there you go.
All right.
Okay, go ahead.
Charlie, I'm a nice guy. Okay, just remember that. I'm sorry, but you guys, her eyes was doing something to me. So
Oh, okay.
Damn, I was wrong again. Jeez. You know, this must just be a bad week for me because I can't seem to match him up. Like my love mojo is gone. It's gone.
Okay, let's come over here then. So why'd you have your balloon unpopped?
He's a nice gentleman, nice looking, nice the way he articulated everything that, he said. So that's why.
All right. I saw it was really, really tough, but why did you end up popping her balloon?
I popped her balloon because of the eye contact that I received from her. You know, I just felt a spark.
You felt it,
Yeah.
okay.
I noticed you trying to make that connection. I seen that. I seen it.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Because it was hard. It was hard. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. All right, let's head on that way. I'll have you stand on that side of me, scoot over
Okay.
there. I'll have you stand right over here. All right, y'all. Any final question between the two of you?
Yes, I have two, but they're quick.
Okay.
So how do you feel about long distance?
Where are you located?
California. I'm closer to San Diego.
It is what it is. You know, I'm willing to work with it. That's just life. You can't control that.
Mm-hmm. And then also, like down the line, I'd like to have children.
Mhm.
And me personally, I want to raise my children to have a very strong mindset. I don't want them to think that just because of the color of their skin, they're automatically seen as less than, or people are going to look at them or treat them a certain type of way. They have to work harder because they're Black. I don't want to raise my children like that. So how would you raise your child not to have a victim mindset?
Okay, that's easy. You know, I'm first generation Ghanaian, so
Mm-hmm.
life has not been easy. You know, you had to get it. If you really want it, you got to go for it. So, I mean, that's the type of mindset I would instill in the kids. You know, like nothing comes easy. You have to fight for it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm gonna teach them that.
Okay, I was gonna
Yeah.
say, I don't want any kids are wooey's me, I'm Black, I can't do anything. I don't want that.
There's no
Absolutely not.
victim mindset.
So let's talk about that. So you don't want your kids to have a victim mindset. I get it. I get it 100%. But I also think that overall exposure or just an understanding that they're going to come across individuals that are like that. And they don't have to be woe is me, but they can at least understand that because they're Black, there are situations that will not be in their favor. And it's not about a big victim mindset. It's just more so about just being aware to make the right decision. You get pulled over. What's the right decision? you're at work and you get confronted, you get called a slur. What's the right decision? You with a group of friends and you're the token black kid, or you're the minority of the group. What is the right decision? Or you with a whole bunch of guys that dress apart but are not the part. What is the right decision? You're traveling across the country, whether you're driving or you're taking an airplane or whatever the case is, and somebody asks to help you, or you're not looking over your shoulder. What is the right decision? I don't think that's a victim mindset. That's just being aware of what the rest of the nation or the rest of the world has in store for you and how they look at you. It's not the woe is me victim mindset. I understand she doesn't want them to, I'm black and I can't do anything. I don't think any parent wants to raise their kid to believe that it's a woe is me mindset. There are situations and there are pockets of people that feel that way, or they don't even feel that way. They just raise their kids that way. Like, you black, you ain't never gonna be nothing, because your daddy wasn't nothing, you ain't gonna be nothing. That is the individual. That is the person. I like the question, but it all depends on the individual at that point in time. Like, let's just be honest, and then, even though you're having this conversation now, we're still talking about 2-3 years down the line. His answer today may be different tomorrow. Your answer today may be different tomorrow. You really don't know. You can have them have a strong mindset, but it's your kid's personality. It's your kid's, it's a company of DNA of two different people. So you may not want them to have a woe is me mindset, but what if they just innately have a woe is me mindset? Then what do you do?
You against you.
Okay.
That's how life works. It's
Yes.
not just it's you against you.
Okay.
Okay. Are you good? Any final question? You're good?
No, man.
Okay. All right. Well, then, is it a yes for you for him?
Yes.
And is it a yes for you for her? Is it a yes for you for her?
It's a yes.
You said yes?
Yes, ma'am.
We got a match. Yeah. I'll take the mic. Go ahead, get your man, girl. Make some noise for them ladies.